Welcome back. So this past Saturday, I took my kid to Nashville Cars and Coffee.
It's
a car enthusiast event.
What time is it in the morning?
8 to 11, but really you want to get there and be there 8 to 10-ish because some of those people start, leaving in their McLarens and their Porsches and 1955.
Is it everything? It's like old cars, new cars?
Vintage, supercars, electric cars.
Where's it at?
Nashville Speedway, which is out in Lebanon.
Okay.
It's like 45 minutes from my house. But he loves it. It's the first Saturday of the month. There's also one in Franklin. We haven't been there yet. Franklin Cars and Coffee. I think it's probably smaller. But there's a lot of people. It's not crowded. It's free. You just dress for whatever weather. There's some food trucks, like breakfasty type food trucks. We don't ever do that, but we just go and look at the cars. We stay probably for 1.5, 2 hours.
Nice.
Walk around. Some of the cars are repeat visits. There's an orange McLaren and a blue one that's been there. Maybe it's a Lamborghini.
Like every time?
Yep. Sometimes you get the car owners, sometimes let people sit in them or whatever. But like,
I just want to drive it.
The etiquette is you don't touch it and you just look at it. But like there's some like Mustangs from 1965 and some foreign cars and like it's super interesting because there's every kind of person there.
Yeah.
Most are males. There's some females, but like
common denominator is cars.
Common denominator is cars. Yeah. People are taking pictures. A lot of like young people too, like bringing like a real camera. Remember like the Nikon or Canon SLRs, or they have their phone on one of those things that's a gimbal. My son Ben has one of those where it's like you can walk around with your phone and it kind of moves real smooth.
Yeah, it looks like you're like filming a movie.
Yeah, like ER used it like for the first time or whatever it was, 30 years ago when they were never stopped a one shot or whatever. But you got all these young people taking pictures. It's pretty cool. So, but it's an activity. But usually we go home and have breakfast after that, like a big breakfast. But this time I take them to Waffle House.
Did you get the All-Star special? That's what I used to get.
I got whatever the eggs and bacon and hash browns and toast is. I think it's like a number one. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
He gets it's basically their version of Philly cheesesteak on Texas toast, steak and cheese and Texas toast. It's like
really?
Whatever. Oh, yeah. He's all about it. So that was on Saturday.
Uh-huh.
But then I accidentally opened my news feed and yesterday saw where Waffle House is now going to have a 50-cent surcharge per egg because of eggflation and I guess
It's called eggflation?
No, I just made that up.
Oh,
but
that's good.
It should be. The avian flu or whatever. Expensive water flu. I don't know. I'm not making fun of it. But I was like, well, doggone. I'm glad I got the regular price because when I go back to Waffle House, I will just be getting the hash browns or something.
50 cents more an egg. I think I saw something on that, and it said...
I don't know when they did it, but they didn't have it on Saturday.
I think they make I'm trying to think. It showed how many eggs they make or how many eggs they sell in a year.
Waffle House?
Yeah, and it was like, I don't know, 200, or like 300 million or something like that. So
crazy, yeah.
So I'm like, wait a minute, you're going to get a
50 cents?
150 mil a year?
Yeah.
I mean, I know they got to pay for it, but...
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of brilliant. And I'll say this. Oh, go ahead. No.
Do they call it surcharge? Because somebody said, sir, we're going to have to charge you...
S-U-R.
No, I know.
Oh, yeah.
But, it sounds like it just came from that.
It does, yeah.
Excuse me, sir?
Why don't they call it extra charge? Because that's what it is. But I was thinking the Waffle House is kind of like the Cars and Coffee. There's every kind of person.
Oh, yeah.
When you walk in a Waffle House, it doesn't matter what your job is, because really it's whoever, I'm going to say it's the cook, but it's technically the alpha waitress. Whoever the head, most seniority waitress is.
Right.
I shouldn't say waitress. I guess I should say...
Server.
Server.
Probably shouldn't say... whatever. The people running it.
Most of the time it's a female, but sometimes it's a male. But whoever's the most honey and at the same time all business.
Sweetheart.
Yeah. And probably high hair, higher hair, close to God. Or, they've got a lot of flair going on. And usually they're so nice. And they're running that ship, man.
You don't want them too nice, though.
No, because they got to keep it moving. There was a wait, but she was like, I can't believe this person doesn't want to sit up here at the bar. My goodness. She goes, you sure you don't want to sit up here at the bar? There's 2 open right now. And he goes, no, I'm going to wait for a table. And she kind of like rolled her eyes.
Highfalutin dude goes at the table.
Not my husband, my son and I were waiting because we wanted to sit at a booth or whatever. And he's a big guy. So it was already pretty crowded at the bar, And I was like, he kind of looked at me like, ooh, don't mess with her. And I was like, yep, she's in charge. So again, doesn't matter what CEO comes in there, or if it's high schoolers, or if it's somebody who's obviously down on their luck, whatever. Everybody's equal. You're waiting, and you're nice to the cook, and they're all fixing everybody's stuff.
And you can see them do it.
Yeah.
So you're all everyone.
You're at the mercy.
Everyone is equal in the eyes of a Waffle House waitress.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I used to I didn't like it. Mm-hmm. But back in the day, they'd come over, they'd have a cigarette hanging out of their mouth, and they'd have a little notepad. I'm like, what you want?
Yeah.
Like,
what you want, hon?
Man, that food was so,
Yeah, it's good. Quick. It's greasy, but it's good. Doggone. I just got the eggs before the surcharge hit.
Called a ma'am charge.
Ma'am charge. I got eggs. I get bacon extra crispy.
Oh, yeah.
And I got the hash browns. I can't get them smothered.
Just getting in the order. Okay.
Yeah. And then I got toast. No, I got a biscuit, and I ate it.
Wow. Mm-hmm. I would always go, I don't go there much anymore, but I used to get the All-Star Special, which is a waffle. And then you get 2 eggs. I get them scrambled with cheese. And then you get hash browns.
Oh.
I get hash browns smothered and covered, the onions and cheese.
Yeah.
Or, is that right? Yeah. And
diced,
then
chopped.
Then you get like diced. 2 or 4, 2 pieces of toast.
You ate all that?
Yeah, that's what my buddy used to get. He would get his hash browns all the way.
Yes.
So like jalapeno peppers, chili.
Yeah.
The whole deal. He would get the All-Star Special, that, and then like an extra order of something.
And a bottle of Tums.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
But, yeah, I saw something where somebody was like trying to complain at a Waffle House.
That's the wrong place.
And they're like, I need to speak to the manager. And I don't know, maybe it was a joke.
Yeah.
But they were like, there is no manager.
Right.
This is Waffle House.
We're open 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
You're talking to it.
We are the law.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, there are sort of a barometer for how bad the weather event happens. What how bad is the ice storm in the south? Well, if the Waffle House still open, it's not quite as bad as everything.
If Waffle House shuts down,
you need to get out of town or go get in a bunker.
Yeah.
Panic room. Let's go. Yeah.
We asked. One time we were at Waffle House, and we got into, I guess the guy was cooking, and the waitress brought the stuff over, and we started asking it, and they were telling us all the rules,
nice.
Of how I was like, how do you know what's what?
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, well, if the butter's like this on the plate, it's a regular. And if the butter's upside down, that means it's a pecan waffle. And then, so it's...
Oh, yeah, there's symbols.
Some of that is just like where the butter's placed, how they put this on the plate.
Yeah.
It tells you what kind of... whatever. So it's like, it's got to take forever.
Yeah, to
get that down.
Yeah, because there's so many variations on everything. Because you can get, how do you want your eggs? How do you want your toast? How do you want your bacon? I mean, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's some hardworking people. But anyway, so Waffle House. It was good.
Yeah.
Cars and coffee. And then it was like, it wasn't freezing last weekend. So the month before, we basically had everything but the hot hands things in our gloves and our shoes, and went, and we're like, okay, we can probably stay about 45 minutes.
That's a beautiful car. Does it have a heater?
Can I sit in it? That day we test drove a Rivian. just because we were freezing.
Oh, did you? Was it the truck or the SUV?
The truck.
I love those.
The 4-door. Have you been in one?
I went to they used to have a...
Oh, yeah, that downtown?
The little downtown, we'll call it, not a dealership, like a it's like a pop-up dealership? I don't know. Face storefront, whatever.
Yeah.
So I had one in there. So I got to sit in it.
Yeah. It was comfortable.
They're cool.
Randall drove it. I didn't drive it. And our son was with us. And the guy was super nice. But it has some cool features.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're cool looking cars.
If you want to go camping and you have an outlet where you're going, I guess. I don't know. I don't understand.
They don't have this anymore, but when Rivian first came out, I remember the truck. They didn't have the SUV. Because I used to look at them like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And back when they were less expensive.
Yeah.
And when they first came out with the truck, it had a kitchen option. So they had the little fold down thing.
Oh, yeah, the pull down side thing.
And you pulled out, I think it had the sink, it had a induction range, it had silverware. It was like $7,500.
Yeah, I bet you can still get that add-on, I'm sure.
I don't think they do it anymore.
Oh.
Because I think when it started, it was more for like outdoorsy.
Yeah, enthusiasts, for sure.
Yeah, and then they're like, it's going to be hard to mass produce kitchens in the truck, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, so we did that, but yeah. So if you're going to Waffle House.
Yeah.
And then I wonder if, and I got all kind of questions about the surcharge.
Well, we did it, but I guess there's surcharging everywhere because I was at Costco. Spoiler alert, that never happens. And Robin said, I guess grab some eggs, just in
right.
We had some, but she eats eggs every day.
Right.
Like 4 every morning or something. And I'm always like, man, that was good. I should make eggs. I'm lazy.
And then you don't.
Yeah, I just heat up a bagel. But yeah, so I was just grabbing like a couple. And there was a lady next to me, and she was just like, I don't know.
Working at Waffle House, maybe?
I guess. She was getting ready to surcharge some people because she was just slinging those things in her cart. I was like, there's not that many left.
Wow. Yeah. So, anyway.
Whatever. But
we'll say this. Pulled up my weather app. This was yesterday.
Yeah, it's like warm outside.
And I have the Weather Channel app. And so I scroll down a little bit to where it says, today, this week. And then the third column usually says something like getting chilly or, I don't know, future rain. But it didn't say that. It said
ice storm?
It didn't say ice storm.
Or snowpocalypse?
Okay, so we're in January.
Yeah.
It didn't say ice storm. It said asteroid coming, ? And I was like, ha ha, look at the silly people at the Weather Channel being all funny. And then I was like, wait, what? And then I clicked on it and it said, could this large asteroid hit Earth in 2032?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's what it said.
So the same people that somehow can't get the 7-day forecast are working on a 6-year forecast. Sorry, 7.
It's all or nothing with these people. Or it's like microscopic, like there was a lightning strike 3 miles from you. Or could this asteroid hit in however many years is that? Yeah.
But is it going to rain today?
Do I need to water my tomatoes? Oh, we don't do that. Yeah. I'm like, can you specialize in what's needed? But I don't know. So it may not matter that the eggs are going up in price if the asteroid is coming, but it's going to be a minute.
Well, 7 years.
I don't know.
That's a lot of surcharging.
Yeah. They said it's as big as a building.
What kind of building?
I don't know. Yeah. What are we talking? Eiffel Tower? What are we talking? The 2-story like insurance building on like Old Hickory Boulevard? I don't know. But I don't know.
That's a broad term. It's as big. Are we talking tiny house?
Exactly. And it's like a 1%, 1 point something % chance.
Okay. Well, I mean, one's pretty high to end.
That's what they said.
Right.
I don't know. I pulled up the article and
Well, they're wrong 50% of the time, and it's a 1% chance. So it really is like a point. That's not how math works, but whatever.
Yeah, if we're going on their record of like getting the forecast right, we're fine. Yeah, but
I will say this.
Yeah,
if an asteroid is coming, I would prefer to know location.
Okay.
Because all right. Well, that's kind of not to get dark, but I'm saying if an asteroid's coming, I kind of want front row seats for that.
So you want to go out that way?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a lawn chair. I ain't even wearing sunglasses. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like just.
What was that movie?
Don't nobody want to be on the outskirts?
No.
You don't want to like come out later and be like, I made it.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to be. You either want to be on the other side of the world.
You think eggs were expensive before?
What the tsunami is going on?
Now you can be like, I've got a car. Can you give me 3 eggs?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, that's where we are, I guess. The weather now includes meteor possibilities.
Yeah, I don't want to know the meteor forecast.
I don't either.
Or lightning.
No. If it's really lightning, I'm going to go inside.
Yeah.
But
remember you just looked outside?
Yes.
You grow up, like, is it cold outside? I don't go out there.
That's what I tell. That's what I tell some of the people in my house when they say, I might still be in pajamas. And let's say this person in my house is in clothes and they say, do you know how cold it is? And I'm like, I don't know. Let's take a beat here and check out what's happening on the inside of the house. You have on clothes. There's a door. We can solve this in about 4 seconds.
Yeah. I love when our kids step outside and they're like, that's not that bad. Like, yeah, but you didn't really
stay there. Yeah.
You were out there maybe 4 seconds and the breeze never hit you.
Right.
And then you go somewhere like outside and you're going to be there longer than 10 seconds. And they're like, man, the wind's cold. I'm like, that's what it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm even bad about that because we'll take the dogs for a walk. And I'm like, it'll be fine. I'm not going to be cold.
Yeah.
And we'll start walking. And then Robin will be like, oh, you're cold again?
Yeah.
I told you.
Well, back to the cars and coffee. I was like, I'm not going to need my little jacket on top of my hoodie. I don't know, t-shirt and a hoodie, whatever. And it was not horrible temperature, but I was like, I'm going to put my jacket on and take my gloves.
Yeah.
I was so glad because we were out there for an hour and a half.
You can always not wear it. You can always be like,
take it off.
Kind of warm.
You could walk it to the car if you want to. It's not that far.
There's cars out there.
Yeah. You could put it in somebody else's car. Give it to them. But yeah, so anyway, it was good to be back in the Waffle House. I haven't been in a long time.
Yeah, I need to go to Waffle. We used to have, small town. In high school, we did not have a Waffle House. We had a Huddle House.
Oh, I remember the Huddle House.
A Huddle House, which is it's about the same.
Yeah, it's an off-brand.
Yeah, I mean, if there was a Huddle House and a Waffle House and they were across the street from each other,
yeah,
I'm going to Waffle House.
Yeah,
but if there's a line, I'll hit up the Huddle House.
Huddle House, yeah.
Which, how do you start that and not get like sued or something?
It's got house in it.
Yeah.
At least Omelet Shoppy. Remember that? Omelet Shop, SHOPPE. It's not French.
Yeah.
Let's not get crazy. But they'd be like maybe orange and black writing. Those would be on the side of the interstate. Omelet Shop.
Those letters are never all lit up. Ever. No. Every time you see Omelet Shop.
Omelet Shop.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Let shop? What? Let pay the light bill. It's always
But it's basically diner food. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you walk in those places, I always feel like everybody watch your step. You kind of slide in. You can kind of Michael Jackson into one of those things because it's a little slippery. There's a lot of grease up in the air.
Oh,
There's
the
no
grease
way
just
get
like
all that and
hits the ceiling and kind of settles on the floor.
Right. It's in the grout. It's never coming out.
And you do not want to go. Try to get out of there by 10. Like if it's late.
Oh, right.
Just, you know what? Just go home.
It's a different clientele.
It's probably just better just go home, make your own breakfast. If it's after 10 o'clock. If it's
surcharge yourself for your own eggs because
if it's real late, just
yeah.
You know what?
There's going to be lots of activity.
Yeah.
Let's just say. Yeah. Lots of loud conversations.
Yeah. Some people could have just had breakfast at the police station.
Exactly. Sometimes the police is already in there. I think sometimes the police is like, we should just walk out with this whole table of people. We'd arrest them anyway if we pulled them over.
We can just eat and they'll come to us.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
That's a 2-for-1
right there.
Some
do that. Some Waffle Houses just have like a cop who's just...
Oh, yeah. That's brilliant. Yeah,
which you want that detail.
Yeah. Yeah. Shoot.
I'm bored. I guess I'll have
and some coffee.
Guess I'll eat some more bacon, just see what happens.
Follow these people out, see if you can pull them over. They probably need to be. I don't know.
In Waffle House, it's almost like, especially at night, they're like, how can we ramp this up?
Mm-hmm.
We've got people who are not the most patient right now.
Yeah.
It's late.
Mm-hmm.
They're really hungry. Let's put a jukebox in the mix.
Let's
put a
random people
pick music. And yeah. Ooh, that is not smart.
Well, I don't know if this is possible, but I guess it is because I heard the same song 3 times in a row. So I think somebody let their child pick it on Saturday.
Oh, gosh.
I was like, this is why. This is why not everybody is in charge of everything on earth. Because some people...
Don't rock the jukebox or
something. It was
something.
a Taylor Swift. And, I don't dislike her music. It was one of her older songs, which I like. But I was like, this is too many times.
3 in a row?
Yeah, people's eyes were starting to twitch and stuff like that.
I'd pull that plug. Oops.
Yeah. I'm surprised the head waitress didn't go over and just be like, nope, we're not doing that. No. And then I kind of like it because you still get your little ticket, at least where we are. They give you the paper ticket to go up and pay,
Yeah.
There's no take your card. I mean, you pay with your card if you want to, but they're still punching it in off what the person wrote on it. Just
there's
old
probably
school.
people still paying cash there.
Oh, yeah. They ain't never going to stop taking cash at the Waffle House. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think you want to try it.
No, not at the Waffle House.
You try to pay cash at the Waffle House and they don't take it. You better have a cop there.
Yeah. That cop better be having his dinner then. Yeah. But anyway, now I'm hungry for Waffle House. Doggone.
Yeah. I could eat an all-star special right now.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Huddle House has a MVP special. They just rename it.
Yeah. Man, that's kind of like Levi's and Hustler jeans. A little bit. It's a little bit off-brand. Didn't Hustler make a jean? I know there's something else as a Hustler, but that's not what I'm talking about. I should have said Wrangler. Or maybe Lee.
No.
Remember Lee jeans? There we go. Lee is the Huddle House.
Lee couldn't even afford to devise. It is.
Yeah. Lee.
I remember.
I had Lee jeans growing up, too.
I remember having Levi's and being proud.
Mm-hmm.
And then having Lee and try to cover the Lee with my belt.
What?
Because it said Lee, and I wanted people to think I had Levi's.
They know it ain't the same font. What were you, 7? I know.
Yeah, probably. But,
oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I remember trying to cover it up.
Oh, I didn't cover it up. I had Lee jeans. But I know that feeling. Having one pair where you're like, I'll just mix it in on a Thursday, and then on Friday go back to the Levi's.
Yeah, our boys now,
mm-hmm.
I still have a couple pair of jeans.
Yeah.
But I do not wear jeans. They're the most uncomfortable things in the world.
Yeah,
it's like wearing a burlap sack.
I think there are a lot of people in this generation, or just in this time, that have realized they're not as comfortable as we thought.
No, it's like concrete.
Why did we do that?
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Our boys are like, I think one day it was like, just here, try these on. Or they were putting them on. They're like, oh my gosh.
Kind of stiff.
And I was like,
quit overreacting.
Yeah. And then I hadn't worn jeans in 3 years maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the other day I put on a pair of jeans. I was like, I can't walk. This is insane.
They're more uncomfortable than a pair of nice khakis or dressier pants. Even for women, I think.
Totally.
And men, probably. Yeah.
I mean, they're good. I guess they're durable.
They're durable. If you got to go, round up some cattle or something, I guess that's what you want. Or riding a motorcycle.
Yeah. If you plan on lassoing a calf and having it drag you down the dirt road.
You probably want the durable Lee's, Levi, Hustler, whatever you got. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other off-brand jeans.
I can't think of any jeans.
Yeah.
I think that's it, wasn't it?
And there were some back in the day.
The
Wrangler. The really thick ones. And they were the really dark blue. And they were rough. They're like putting on sandpaper.
And then you get that patch. Remember the patch on the knees?
Sewn on patch. Oh, these not going anywhere. You got a whole iron on. Yeah, some of them are iron on. And then and everybody knows it's a patch. You know it's a patch.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, you got a hole in your jeans? Let me give you a piece of blue sandpaper.
Now people pay for the holes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was big. It was bigger than any child's knee.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a 5x7.
I had jeans with holes. It could have been a surcharge. Yeah.
50 cents per hole.
I love the people that have the holes so big, it's like, you could probably just go shorts.
Yeah. Just
I see your knee, your thigh, like everything. Like,
yeah. I know. I'm old, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're this close to jorts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cut them off.
Cut them off.
Just cut them off.
Cut it off, brother.
That's when you knew your jeans had gone too far.
Yeah.
That's how we would wear out jeans so much. Like, I think it's time to make them short.
Yes, I remember that.
You want to be uncomfortable? Cut them off.
Yeah.
Go swimming. Have you ever swam in jorts? Oh, my gosh. I don't know where we'd be. I'm guessing a river.
Or a creek.
Or a river with, let's go with dirty water.
I'm going to go muddy.
Yeah. There's a foam I'm concerned about. But yeah. And you would be like, well, you just take your shirt off and jump in. I'm wearing jorts.
Without the seam, by the way. These are cutoffs before they hemmed them up.
Yeah. That is not the time to kick your legs. You ain't real swimming in jorts.
You're just like, now I'm wet. And then you kind of walk where you're not bending your knees. Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
It hurts. Yeah.
Got to let them dry out because guess what? There's nothing to change into. It's probably not a towel.
And when they dry out, you could throw them off a building and they would bounce. Like they were just like
break a windshield.
Yeah, it's like a post. It's like a 2x4. Yeah. Like there was no crinkle or folding. It was just.
It's like when your mom would dry them on the clothesline.
Oh, I remember
that.
Clotheslines. Nobody remembers that.
No.
Or talks about
towels. You got to like step on that thing and roll it up and stuff and get it soft first. Woo.
And then you'd have like remember,
scratchy.
I don't know if Mom would be watching the news or something. Maybe not the news. They said it's going to rain. You see a cloud come up.
You better run, get them clothes offline. You remember doing that?
Get the laundry basket. Yeah. You better go out there and get those clothespins off.
Yeah.
The meteor is coming.
I can do it.
It's going to be... Yeah, you had to run out there, which is kind of bonkers.
Yeah.
Let's clean our clothes, and then we'll just hang them outside and hope a bird doesn't poop on them.
Or they're going to be full of pollen.
What's also a laundry line? Don't birds love...
I know, sitting on a wire. Yeah, we got to wash that again. Yeah. Yeah.
I do. Ooh, man, that's for the birds right there. And not for the people. Yeah. Hang up the laundry.
Yeah.
I complain now and be like, it's kind of wrinkled. I got to dry it 10 more minutes.
Yeah, it's like, shut your mouth. Ooh. Yeah, nobody wants to do that.
And then you have to bring it in and iron it.
Well, get this. How heavy was it when you're hauling it down the stairs wet outside?
Oh, my
Think about our mom. She was tiny. Yeah, like tiny little lady.
And then they try to market dryer sheets like springtime. Anybody want no springtime? We done been outside and done
sneezing. Yeah.
I want artificial lavender, whatever. Scent.
Yeah, make them smell like a Christmas tree. I don't care, but I don't want it to smell like outside.
Fresh cut grass and bird poop scent.
We have a neighborhood skunk. You don't want our outside scent. Good gracious.
Which I'll just say, I think every neighborhood in Nashville has a skunk.
Wow. We've got one. Yeah.
Sometimes I call it Skunk Vegas because when we're getting close.
Yes. Yeah.
You're on the interstate. You're like, is that a skunk?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We got 15 more miles.
Almost home. Home sweet home.
Don't worry. We'll do your laundry and hang it outside.
Yeah. Anywho. So take some extra quarters if you're going to Waffle House because Your eggs going to be more.
Yeah.
But.
Excuse me, sir. There's the charge. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, have a good one.